Okay, welcome back to another video in the Starlet. As you can tell, with these mad blue seats and these shockingly dirty wheel trims, which will not be staying with the car. They've also messed up the entire back seat, which is brilliant. Today is going to be an important day in the Starlet's timeline. It's getting a very deep, thorough clean because it's filthy, as you can see here, and as you can't see, everywhere else is absolutely disgusting. The sun visors especially are, I don't even want to touch them anymore, but I have to. So yeah, just gonna be giving it a clean up and making it look a little bit more like it's been loved, because it clearly has. It's got loads of service history and everything, but I want to make it as mint as I can before I start any work, because it just helps motivate the build. There's all dust in like every single crevice. It's kind of gross. Don't know why I'm touching it, to be honest. I've probably got like COVID again or something, just another strain of COVID living in this car. I don't even know if I can say COVID on video, but who cares. And because you couldn't see from last video, here's the keys. 2 of them. You can steal it now if you want. Look at that. You know, copy it, do whatever you want. There's probably some psycho out there who will do that. So yeah, first things first, clear it of any rubbish. Step 1. Step 2 is clear it of any more rubbish. And then step 3, get the hoover out, hoover every single inch of it because it's gross. Look at that. You can't really see well, but it's absolutely manky. My thumb says hello. And then what was I on? 4? Step 4? 3, 4? One of the steps after hoovering, get all the plastics clean, and then treat them all with an enzyme product so that no mold or stuff comes back. Because if you look, you can't see, but it's kind of manky. Don't know if you could see that. The camera work is impeccable. You can definitely see the mold up there. But yeah, so clear it of any rubbish. I'll film what I can. There's not actually too much rubbish in here. That looks like probably a part of the car, actually. Okay, that's good. Yeah, we've got... There's the tripod. Oh, we've actually got a bit of Toyota. I'll put that in the book pack, but it's the front camera, but it's a Club Toyota membership, so... Oh, maybe it was... Oh, I don't know. Maybe a Toyota club car or something, if that even exists. But yeah, gonna sort it out, make it look nice and tidy, go from there.
Okay, so I ended up recording like an hour and a half, and after chopping everything down, speeding it up, it was still like half an hour long for all the footage, which was just too long. So I've cut a lot of it out, which is why it might jump around a little bit in the video. It's now looking a lot better. Obviously it's still got the stains on. And it feels, no, it's dry. It's still got the stains on, but that can all be removed at a later date. How this comes back. Oh, what, just like that? What does this do? Oh, what is that? Oh, no way! Wait, what? Hold on. It's absolutely filthy back here, but I just want to... Is that... That is mad! Wait, so you're back here? That is so cool! Oh man, that is well sick! Right, so here you can see I pulled the back seat up because I looked under it and it was super dusty and dirty, as you can see. So I'm just hoovering it up, scrubbing it down, and then making sure it's all nice and clean, just for peace of mind, really. Okay, so it's not been extracted, but, oh well, you can't really see. It looks a lot better now. However, it's, again, lunchtime, so I'm gonna go get some food and continue this when I'm done.
Okay, so now that the hoovering's done and the rubbish cleaning outy bit is done, it's now time to get tackling on with this headliner and like all the sun visors and stuff, just because they're disgusting. Very moldy sun visor. So just to see if I can record this. And that on camera doesn't look very good, but in person it's a lot better. And there we go. All looking nice and tidy all around. Okay, so I've got the stuff set up, jet washing, everything is good to go. These wipers look new, which is good. And yeah, we're just going to be ready to snow foam the car. I need to spray it with the stuff first, like I mentioned. All in here and everything is terrible. So yeah, let's crack on. So I cut out me spraying it with the multi-clean just because the video is going to be so long anyway. I can't really afford that. So essentially I've just gone in straight in with me snow foaming it, scrubbing down all the areas that gather dirt, mirrors, rubber seals, grills, fuel flap, everything like that, those upper roof raily bits, just so that I know everything that I can possibly clean is clean and ready to be like protected essentially when the car is finished. Then here you can see I'm hand washing it, which is not my favorite job, especially when the bucket of water is minus 70,000 degrees. But it's got to be done. Only one bucket because the paint's already naff enough that it doesn't matter, and we'll be getting a polish anyway, so mint. Okay, so you may notice, oh Jacob, you've not done the bumpers. I've not done the bumpers because they're going away to get painted anyway. So, I mean, is that better? Next up is rinsing the suds off the car so that it's all ready to be dried, which I did do, but I didn't record, which just means it's basically prepared, ready to be polished. And then the next step is working on that nasty rear bumper. Okay, so we're in the garage. It's kind of late. I probably shouldn't be working at this time, but I am. So what's happened? Many things. We've got a Starlet rear bumper here. A very rusty Toyota Starlet, which is disheartening to see, but look, yeah, it's pretty bad, but what needs to be done needs to be done. I'm not giving up on her this easy. She is gonna be getting put back on the road, even if it kills me by tetanus, obviously. Rear bumper is relatively simple. There's 3 bolts along there, 1 bolt underneath with some plastic clips, not sure if they're factory, and then a bolt, thank you, a bolt up in the corner, and same on that side, and just hope that yours isn't like mine. Nah, I did expect it a little bit, to be honest. It's a bit mad to find, but it is what it is. Now, what's happening now is I'm just working on sanding this bumper back. Now you can see here where the paint's cracked around where I've sanded it, there is a hump, and that hump is, I think someone's backed into a bollard or something and creased the bumper up. The way I'm going to attempt to fix that is with that heat gun up there, and then just try and push it down little by little. It might work, it might not, but that's what we're here to try. We're here to try many things. So essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to rough grit all of this lacquer peel on the top surface that you see. Then here I'm just going to Scotch-Brite this because it's genuinely not too bad. There's a bit here that I might go a bit heavier over, but all in all it's not too bad. So I'm gonna, well, 120 this whole top bit and then come back with 240, and then I might just very roughly maybe 400 grit that or something like that might work. And then I've got this because it's the exact same paint as the Saxo somehow. So yeah, that's the plan. I've already started, however I might just set up the tripod and you can watch me do it as well, just so I'm not feeling alone. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning or something, but I got better to be doing, so we'll get the tripod
and we'll get cracking, boys and girls, although my audience is 100% males watching, so no girls. Oh dear. Hey, it's not cracked. How the heck is it not cracked? Wow. What a phone. Yeah, I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Could be. I don't know. But see all these cracks that you might be able to see and might not be able to see? I'm going to try and get all of the paint cracks out. So that it looks smooth. Right. So you can see, hopefully, maybe not. Maybe if I put it there. Oh man, me eyeballs, bruv. You can see here, that's raised up, which we don't want. That's bad. We want flat. So if I come here, I don't want to feel like there's a little cheeky mountain under there. I want smooth. There's something going on, bro. I can hear a car. Bro, I don't even know what was going on there. I can also use this to blow the dust off. Alright, we'll go on. I mean, I'll give that a go. Oh, it kind of did work. Oh, it's also really warm. It's better though. It's kind of worked. It's actually like out. I can feel it, like not like I can feel it's out on the underside. It's actually worked. I think I did work. Well, you can kind of see it's flat now. It's not completely sanded. There's still a bit here. However, I need a cup of tea, so I'm gonna go wash my hands and have said cup of Yorkshire tea. Don't have any other kind of tea. That's against the law in this house. Bada bing, and a little bit of bada boom. And a little bit of bumper is looking nice. Well, I say nicer, it's not obviously because it's all sanded back. However, once it's primered, it will be looking nicer. I can't really see if it's clear on my screen because my screen's covered in dust from the sanding. It's not even sand. Oh god, it's too early / late in the morning for this. And there we go, this spot is now ready for a bit of filler because you can see it's just gouged in there. This spot's nice and smooth, so I'm going to panel wipe this spot here, skim filler, and then go from there. I'll probably have to let it harden and finish up for tonight. Okay, so is this going to be the best filler job in the world? No, it's not. Is it going to do the job? Yes, it is. We've got a thing, scraper thing. We've got the actual filler, and I'm using ultrafine just because it's not that bad. And then we've got the hardener in here, and I don't have a thing to mix it on. However, this will be found in due time. So yeah, I think it's basically just dollop of that, a bead across, mix it up, dab it on. Okay, so here's the best job I could do. I've tried to force it in all of the bits, obviously to push it down and get it all nice and seated. All right, so it is the daytime. A thing that I don't normally work in. However, I've been poking away more at this, and well, this whole corner is just absolutely done. So I think, well, I'm probably gonna cut here up along here, although you can see it's even kind of coming away here. That's still fine. Then I'm gonna cut, maybe follow this line up along around here, and then there, and then try and either get a cut or even just fabricate that part. Maybe do it in 2 sections. Because I was just poking with a screwdriver, which is a very professional tool, and I mean I've poked through everything but it's just, you know, yeah, it's you know, you can see there it's just going through. So probably gonna mark it with a Sharpie or even just scratch it in, kind of thing, and then cut it just along wherever I mark out, and then maybe try and tap this metal back in, because, well, okay, here we go. We've got a cutting disc on a grinder. Now I kind of know where I'm cutting because I've obviously just scratched it out. Not sure if you can see much here, but just going, I'm gonna go, wow, see, it's all naff. I think I'm gonna go up here first, cut through there, along there. It's not gonna be the prettiest cut, but it's just gonna get what needs to be off. Right, or obviously you've seen I've accidentally cut into there, so that'll just need a little bit of a weld putting in there, but this seems to be solid, so I'll take whatever win I can get. That's not really great metal. Right, okay. Next up, mud guard off, which I believe are just 2 10mm, but they look very rusty. And then cut away all this inner rubbish. How well that goes. Well, I'm gonna clean up the other half of the Starlet that's on the ground. I mean, that's just not good. But I mean, technically the rust has been cut out, so that's good. Right, so I've got a Dremel here with a little cutting disc on, and by little I mean little. And I'm just gonna see what I can get in and take off. I know it's not gonna take the whole thing off, but my thinking is if I can get most of it off and then clean up these edges, I can kind of put a plate in over the rust, but treat the rust as well so it doesn't continue getting worse. That's going to be the plan anyway. We'll see what happens. No. However, it's a lot better, and all of that is now solid metal. So that means that all of these edges can be taken back, but not right now because I'm not ready to weld. And I don't want it rusting even more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spritz, or maybe even, yeah, probably spritz some primer just on the edges. Obviously it doesn't take long to cut it out. It's going to be all the making sure it fits and everything that takes the longest amount of time, but it's all in the process of getting this thing back on the road. You know, 1998, her story's not done yet. She's gonna live to see another day. Right, so it's the next day. I've sanded this down. It's all nice and smooth. It's not catching or anything, so that is good to go now. Well, good to give it a final sand down and then primer it. However, this video in editing is like really long and I've got a lot of stuff to edit down and stuff. So this will probably be the stopping point for this video, and then next video will be, you know, primering it and then flattening back the primer, painting it, stuff like that. So if you have enjoyed the video, do all the usual YouTube stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever. Or if you didn't like it, don't like it, that kind of thing. But I will see you in the next video. This was the price list for the Saxo that is never ever going to be working ever again. So yeah, I will see you all in the next video. Cheers.